Good morning, folks. I'm back out at one of my old haunts here. Massive apple trees all over the place. Anyway, this is a huge permission that Ralph and I had going back over 10 years. Massive spot. Anyway, I dug a couple of buttons. This one here was the latest button. I was kind of hoping for military, but it's not, but it is pretty. Silver wash. I haven't hit back here too much actually, and this time of year it's quite open, so I'm gonna give it a proper lashing, see what I can find. We'll catch you on the next one. Okay, I'm going to attempt a live dig. It's probably going to be junk, but by junk I mean 1700s junk. 2930, and just as pure of a signal as I can get. I've got my headphones in, so I apologize. Oh, it's small. Right there, I'll mark it with my boot. And it doesn't sound awful deep. So I'm just gonna see if I could somewhat break the ground, get through the roots, and then I'll go from there. It's painful doing this one-handed, but just in case it's something decent, we'll do it. Oh, I feel it. It's a full cordal bell. Pretty. I wonder if it's going to have a maker's mark on the bottom of it. It's really, really caked with this mud. It's like clay in here. But yeah, I'll have to clean that up and get back to you in a minute. So there's a little ditch thing here. I think it was created just by erosion. Anyway, just to show you a few things that I'm seeing down here. There's some old, like a piece of an old chamber pot or something. A lot of big pieces. Again, that's late 1700s, early 1800s. Some yellow glaze. There's a lot of those pieces of that chamber pot or whatever that was. It's a little mucky through here. I saw some more stuff. There's brick. It's really kind of hard to navigate through this stuff. It's all clay. Here, I'll come up on the other side of this and go down in the ditch here. I see a whole bunch of shards. It'd be nice to find like a whole mallet bottle or something. Alright. I see some old glass. That might be from the other cellar. Actually, I don't know that that's 1700s or early 18s. Might be 1830s, 40s maybe. So there's that piece. Something with some curvature in here. See if I can reach in and grab it. Might just be a rock or something. No, it's a leaf. Okay. Well, there's that, but there's stuff with some really nice patterns on it. More pieces of what looks like chamber pot. Some cool design. Man, there's a ton of glass in here. Tons of glass, pottery. What's that? Top of an acorn? No, this feels like glass. Oh, that's cool. says it's a glass button. It says registered. Look at that. That is a sweet eyeball find right there. Geez, it might be worth doing some digging in here. Wonder how old that is. That is friggin' cool, guys. Geez, that's thin. Whatever that was very old. Looks like a paneled something. Throw that up there. Just a lot more of the yellowware in here. There's tons of it. I don't know if there's any point in metal detecting this because it's so sloppy. I'm sinking down quite a ways. Oh, there's more glass. Couple of pieces here. I think that was just a late throw. Maybe 1870s-ish. No embossing on anything yet. Oh, I see the bottom, I think, to a bottle right here. Yeah, late throw. It's got a B on the bottom of it. It's not paneled. There was, up on this hill, there was 1, 2, 3 other cellars. One of them was later. So this is probably the garbage from there, except for the stuff that's further back. That stuff is older. I'm not really seeing anything else. Alright, well, we'll continue on with the day. There, I know there was a half real found right up. There's a rock right there. Anyway, that's where that was found. And I found buttons the whole way along here, so we'll give it a go. I'll try to metal detect right down close to this bank. See if I can get anything down here. Alright, see you on the next. Okay, so in the meantime, since the last clip, I dug probably half a dozen buttons. Well, definitely half a dozen buttons. And a buckle, but it seems to be Victorian. That was up by the 1850s cellar. This part, this is the where the starter home was. There's no cellar. We came up and all we found was a mound, and it was flattened off. We dug the rocks out with permission, of course. He said, "Yeah, go ahead, pull the rocks out," and he said, "Just put them down over the bank. It's fine." So that's where we just kind of tossed them there on the bank, and pretty much where those rocks are is where I found my oldest silver. It was right down there, and it was a 1738 1 real, and actually it's upside down, but there you go. Got it tattooed. That was the oldest coin Ralph and I found here, but that's the rest of the tat. The first half anyway. Shipwreck, diver, coin. It all means something, so I like that sentimental stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna give this a try here. There's been a ton of coins. I found that real spill. There was 2 of them together, and they were right here. So the cellar, well, not even the cellar, the starter home sat there, and right here I had the 1758 and a 1773 maybe. Last time I was here, I went into this little area, which I've never been to before. I didn't bother detecting it because it's too hard. You can see all the down trees and stuff like that, but grabbed an 1802 drape bust in there that's in beautiful shape. So I'm gonna just putter around here for a little bit. If I don't get anything, we're gonna move on to the next cellar. So stay tuned. All right, so I'm still on my big permission. There's somebody else that came on here and showed these gravestones and put the names and stuff. I'm not going to do that because I don't want anybody else coming here without, having the proper permission to be here. Anyway, if you, it's really hard to see, but right here is one grave. Right next to it is another grave. There's two headstones, however, if you come over here a little ways, there's another one right there. I don't know who the third person is because I can't find any more headstones. So I'm not sure. I'm not going to show the name on it, but he's the original owner of, there was the starter home and then there was another one up on the hill, and I found a silver spoon, monogram silver spoon with his initials on it, which is pretty darn cool. But anyway, here lies the original settlers. Alright, I'm gonna head off to the next cellar. Okay, so we're walking into the other site now. You'd see how it's cleared off. If the down trees and stuff weren't here, you could tell it was field. And there's a little ridge runs along there, and the cellar's over there, the well is there. Barn was somewheres back here. There's also kind of a roadway that runs alongside of where a fence used to be. You could tell it's built up on the side, and there's little bits of wire and stuff that you pick up. So probably old barbed wire. This one here isn't as old as the others. I would say 1850s. I found a whole array of coins dating back I think 1830s or something like that. I found some matrons, and actually in behind here I found something else. I found another I guess it was like an 1859 Indian. But like I said to the other guy that comes in here, I said, you need to be mindful that the property owners are really meticulous when it comes to their property, and they have cameras, and you could see one there on that tree. So we'll give them a wave and say thank you for having us, and they're used to us being down here. Well, used to be us, now just me. So I'm gonna head over to the cellar, see if I can maybe pull a copper out. I haven't found a copper yet today, but lots and lots of buttons and lots of 22 casings. So anyway, we'll catch you on the next hole. I just wanted to show this. I'm coming through the trail and seeing a few little bits of glass. Look at that for a top. Beautiful. It's too bad it's broken. Yeah, that's a nice old bottle. Can't tell the color on it. Oh yeah, it's olive green. Oh, I'll throw it in there so nobody else sees it and decides to dig a big hole on this person's property. Alright, cheers. Okay, so that starter home is up here. I came all the way back to where I was, and I used to find a ton of coins just laying right on the surface. And I got a signal that seems to be like underneath rocks. I'll have to get down here to... And again, it might be nothing or it might be a coin. Who knows? Oh, no, it's a bottle cap. Well, they can't all be good. I'll have to check my coffee cup. I put my coffee cup in my bag and the lid came off. There's nothing in it, but I wonder how many buttons I put down inside my coffee cup. This tree has newly fallen down. I'm not sure from where. Anyway, there was pieces of an onion bottle and some other stuff that's fallen out of the bank up there. So I'm gonna poke around and see if I can find any more. Alright, I figure I'll turn you back on because there's more stuff that has washed out and it looks really old. This nice piece, I don't even know where I can find any sun, to be honest with you. It's in behind the trees, but it's a nice shard there. Old. It's like whittled. You can see all the. It's really rough. But the bottom of an onion bottle is sitting right here. It's actually really, it's thin glass if you were to look at it compared to the other. Yeah, that would have been a beauty. Maybe a mallet. Could have been a mallet bottle, I suppose. I don't know. But I'll put them up in here where I usually hide stuff before I take it out. I don't see anything up in there. I'll climb up, take a look. If I find anything else, I'll turn you back on. Okay, so I made my way back around. My truck's parked up there. I might keep going for a little bit longer. Not feeling too hot. I think I'm coming down with something. Anyway, I did find one piece of pottery that I thought was cool. It's got really nice color to it. And it's got some age. That's pretty. Cup or a bowl or something. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I haven't really found anything since since 2 cellars ago. So anyway, I'm gonna hop up here, keep going a little bit till I hit my truck, and I'll figure out what I'm doing from there. So catch you on the next one. So I'm digging every one way. We've pounded this to death. So now it's all those really crappy iffy signals. And down here amongst, whoa, what's going on with my hand? It's funny because that's what it looks like in my camera, but it looks normal. Anyway, I don't know. Nice gold gilt button. Check out the back. It's beautiful. Standard, looks like, I don't know, standard fine color or something like that. Yeah, very nice. Might have a 2-for-1 deal in this hole. So, the first thing is I see a rim there, but it's a small cent or a button. But I saw something shiny, it looks shiny, and it looks like it's probably a pocket watch or a pocket knife. I just saw that edge right there. You can see it. That's what caught my eye. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, she's rusted bad. Get some of the dirt off it, but I don't know if the scale's on this side or not. It doesn't Yeah, I think it is. I'll have to wash it. Alright, so pocket knife. Now let's see what this is. It's gonna be a coin. It's very chunky. Oh, maybe an Indian? I'll clean it up and I'll show you in a sec. Well, it is an Indian. Maybe 1892? 1882? I don't know. Barely make it to 1 cent. Oh well, it's probably going to be one of my last targets. I'm going to get out of here.